Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season. Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. Sheds off the tackle. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
You think the game racist?
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. They'll look to throw now on first down. That is taken in by the tight end Fant. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Now, I know it's an emotional game, Charles. You can't do that.
And when you get into your film sessions and you argue your case with your coaches, that's exactly what they say at the end. You just can't do it. It costs your team.
So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. He's going to try and do this himself.
What it?
And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on there. We do have a flag.
My nigga bagging up.
So let's see what this is about.
Oh, I already did this. Why that option open? Oh.
A terrible spot for a holding call.
Why are you playing like that for the end?
But now from further back on 1st and goal. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. He'll keep it himself. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. Now, they had stopped him for a loss on the run anyway, so they'll decline that.
It's almost a good psychological advantage, isn't it? You created a penalty, and you still couldn't gain yards against us. No way we need to take that one.
19 tight, 19 tight. 70 ranges, 70 ranges.
Right.
7 pirates, 7 pirates.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal.
Why you cook like that, bruh?
Touchdown Commanders. Noah Fant with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Commanders are on the board first here this afternoon.
I'm always fighting with this. I feel like I be fighting with the controls, bro. Like my dude going other places and stuff.
Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away.
What playbook he in?
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. First down, Cody. And right away, he lost
this nigga just dropped the ball, bro.
Points 1-2 2 and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the...
Under pressure, they got him again. Back-to-back sacks have this place in a frenzy as they line up again, 3rd and long now. Looking to throw. Cody, he's going to go for a big play downfield. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Here comes the Cardinals punter now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone.
I know there's no magnet in the ball, but sometimes for the punt returner, after such a scramble, it sort of feels that way, doesn't it? He has it, he loses it, somehow the ball finds its way back to him.
Atone for his sin, and you know he's taking a deep sigh of relief right now. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. You look at this Arizona defense. They played really well in the win over the Raiders a week ago.
And the big difference in the game, their ability to force turnovers. Multiple, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, the big difference in the game.
It was impressive. Now the question, can they duplicate it? Now he dumps this off over the middle. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Back to throw here. This is the tight end fan. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
We're dropping dimes out there, too.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. That's complete to Swift.
Somebody dribbles.
They work now on 2nd and 9. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he'll get this into the hands of Swift.
He caught that?
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll leave them with a 3rd and 2.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And London, the motion man right. They'll try and run here with Swift. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Commanders. DeAndre Swift, his first rushing touchdown on the year. And the Commanders are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 14-0.
I wonder what kind of run that was, because it was right up the middle, but neither one of my inside stuffs activated.
Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. You talk about this Washington defense. Against the pass, they're hoping to trend in the opposite direction because right now they're ranked number 26 in the NFL.
And those are the kind of plays that this unit needs to make because they know that going against a team of this magnitude and the way that they're playing, they cannot afford to let them get on a roll early. Chip away at their timing.
And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. That's going to be knocked away.
Oh, my boy, he hurt.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Back to throw again.
Man, I don't like how they get them looks. Like, how you get a speed burst right there? Like, you 2 steps behind, and then as soon as I pass it, you get a burst of speed.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. They'll look to throw again.
Man, this nigga.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one. And it's
he did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
He's going to sling this deep downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. This defense has certainly played so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight.
Why are we so tired?
Every throw. Forced a few here so far in this
Man, we
game.
done ran
And now it brings up
8 plays on offense, and these niggas out here tired.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And he gives himself up, but not before he gets the conversion. On 1st and 10, Cody. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Cardinal football here to start quarter number 2 as they go to work on a 1st and goal. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll try again. And he is in for 6. Touchdown, Cardinals. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Cardinals have got it back to within a score. He had the option to hand that football off. I think it's safe to say that he made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was. And when you mentioned the option, most people think the quarterback's not going to keep the ball. You know, in the NFL, that's usually not the recipe for being around too long. So when you do keep it, it often surprises the heck out of a defense.
The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go. We'll see a return here from the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
Throwing on 1st down. Cody, he sets to fire deep. Touchdown, Cardinals. A great play there. 38 yards. And the Cardinals are an extra point away from evening this one up. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. Well, sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. That's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long.
Your O-line.
And it worked really well for them.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone.
Oh, you know what that is.
He'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive. Remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Swift going to try up the middle. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Cunningham. Oh, this one incomplete.
That was about to be a pick.
As he released it, and it's 2nd down.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That one deep for London. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself. You don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
Boy, preaching.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Now back to throw.
Oh, pick it off, boy.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. And they take a 17-14 lead. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Let me put that on. Let me put that one on.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play
stay in
the
there.
end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. The Commanders going to use the 2nd.
Hey.
That's their 2nd, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this 2nd quarter. We'll be right back. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Off the play fake. Cody.
Why aren't we blocking?
Progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could
My God, guys.
moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Throwing again. Cody. He's going to air one out. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. A big play there.
You got to guard your man, J. Cole.
43 yards. And the Cardinals have moved out in front.
They went 5 wide in that offensive set. And racing, going 3 wide is a big deal. To go 5, how about the way that they finish things off?
Did you just fit a race car reference into the game?
Zoom, zoom. How about the way that you play? When you go 5 wide, that means you're going fast now.
Zoom, zoom indeed.
I see. I'm looking at it. Niggas ain't even on the screen.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled
Well,
at the 15.
Who, Torrey Holt?
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get him 3. Now
for me too.
Do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller,
why you not over there?
too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now he'll try to run with this.
Well.
Holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. And not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you've got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't work too well.
That's a peek. That's a peek.
Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. Ethan Evans on now to punt. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. With it is Brown. The good kick, 48 yards, 4 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They're starting to pull away with this one. Early on that first quarter, they didn't look so great offensively. What has changed?
Sometimes it's just a matter of doing what you plan to do better. Sometimes you just put that all together and you execute. Other times it's just in a simple adjustment in your game plan, finding a spot that maybe was a little weaker than maybe you thought, and going to that. So many different things, so many different ways, but right now, you got to like what they're doing. They have put distance between themselves and their opponent.
Looking to add on here in the second quarter. On first down, Cody. And he's gonna be
Oh, my tight end wide open over there.
right at the midfield stripe. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
You gotta touch him right there. Dang, that's my fault. That's my fault. Man, not even thinking, bro.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Cody. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And they are able to add on to their advantage. In the 2nd quarter, and already his 2nd touchdown reception.
Absolutely.
We're getting played.
A difference maker here in this first half. Clearly one
Major.
of his favorite targets in this game, and I figure he's going to draw a little more attention and coverage moving forward.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good, and that pushes the lead up to 11. The Cardinals set now to kick this.
Where Hurts going?
Off we go. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision.
I'm out of trades. I'll drop him for you. Oh. I mean, I will now.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. On the move to his left. Just a crazy throw there, and it's intercepted. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Slot man moves right. A little jet sweep to start the drive.
Dang, bro, why you moving so slow?
Goes down right there. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown run. And the Cardinals will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Hey, bro, that Ken Allen be cooking on this game, dog. That nigga ate me up with dude.
They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
J. Cole, you started good, boy. I made an adjustment, and you don't know how to adjust to it. Look. Dare I say, little YouTube videos don't tell you about your opponent adjusting, do they? Little YouTube videos don't tell you about when your opponent adjusts, do it. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get out there and talk about it.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
How you get the ball back? You caught a pick? Oh. You get all that glass up out that carpet, man?
This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
I was trying to remind. Oh, my goodness. The way this nigga bounced and went the other way.
And we welcome you back now.
I already know how the game works.
Getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Cards with a lead, and they will get this football first as the second half gets started. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped.
Oh, let me see what happened.
Had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Couldn't get in front of her.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
To throw on second down, Cody. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. He's been big, 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here.
Come on, guys, what are you doing?
On the go. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Buffalo 18. Warriors 17.
Back to throw. Cody. Open man is Musgrave, the tight end. A huge play there for Arizona. 48 yards.
60, 60. Panther 11, Dragon 60. 60 Maverick.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. A great
If you ain't gonna contain them.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Cardinals take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. On for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn. And they open the lead up now to
Nigga,
25
what you doing?
points. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Oh, boy, gotta have that one.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. A CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other,
That's what I did that for. Not my game.
Roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come
Oh.
and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late.
Good play, boy. With that Flowers, good play, boy.
It's near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
Third down and 6. He'll drop to throw.
Okay. You ain't sure about it yet. You done gave it a chance, though, boy. You done.
This offense is a frustrated unit. Things are really unraveling here, and as a head coach,
Yeah.
paycheck, you've got to find a way to keep it together as that brings up another 4th down.
How we was on before, now we know we on. We on.
Washington going to send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Now Brown. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Arizona's offense at the line.
You trying to get it back all in one play, man. Take your time.
19 tight. 19 tight.
Throwing to start the drive. Cody.
Oh, what kind of defense is that?
It's gonna be intercepted.
Is that match?
Eddie Jackson picks it. Well, to be blunt, not a whole lot has gone right for this defense in this ball game, but that's something right there. Still in the 3rd quarter.
As soon as I throw the ball, he breaking on it. Okay.
For a comeback, but maybe that's a start, Charles.
It certainly is, and they're definitely showing that there's some fight still left in them. Hasn't been a banner day, but they're trying their best to put that disappointment behind them and find ways to make plays.
Give it to me.
No, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Good stuff, Flowers. I like the way you've been playing lately, boy.
41. Their defense got him the football with an interception. They trot out there, Charles, in the very first play. They give the football right back.
Brandon, I almost expect you to come in like an auctioneer. We've got 2, we got 2. Do I hear 3? Remember, it was 2 in a row. Would we hit 3 in a row? Because these offenses, they've got to be a little bit more careful as they go forward. These defenders, they're locked in and really focused.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Why you jump to catch the ball?
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Cougar 19.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 69 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. They just look like they're having fun out there. Big lead. There's another big play on the big run. I mean, they can't be stopped.
I'm a little bit older than you, as you well know, partner, and you tend to tell me that all the time. But there used to be a big-time song, and the lyric was, "Summertime and the living is easy." Right now, it's football time, and the running is easy for this crew.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. It looked like almost a miscommunication defensively, because once he decided to keep it, he had pretty smooth sailing.
Yeah, it became a question of, wait a minute, who's got the quarterback? And when you talk about miscommunication, it's supposed to be called assignment football on the defensive side of the ball.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. From 17 yards out. And the Cards extend their lead yet again. A familiar refrain. A turnover leads to a touchdown, and that lead grows even wider now here in this 3rd quarter.
Yeah, partner, I'd say there are a lot of grins breaking out on that sideline because, let's face it, they came in thinking they were in for a real fight in this
Well, I
game.
need J. Cole in my division, man.
As we've seen in a while. In addition, if you're a backup, time to start stretching and loosening up. You may get some playing time in this one.
The Cardinals setting out to kick this one away, and off we go. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And not a very good return at all, as he won't even get this back to the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down.
Oh! Oh, Brown, you missed it. You missed the pick.
A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Pressure comes and the Cardinals bring him down. And quickly they get to the line. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
There you go, Flowers. Oh, Miles, why you hurt?
The coverage strong, and now it's
You ain't even did nothing.
Washington going to send out their punter as he's on here to punt.
Why you run up like that, Brown?
50 yards of boot so far as this one's away. Oh, he takes it in, doesn't let it bounce. He takes it at the 2. Call it a 48-yard punt. Give him 9, though, on the return. And the Cards are going to have the football with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They go play action here on 1st down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
Okay.
An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a 1st down.
Just a little strain. We're going to be all right. Just a little strain. A little strainy strain.
Still airing it out with gusto and picking up some nice gains.
And even in lopsided games like this, you don't really see starters get lifted or the foot come off the gas before the 4th quarter. No one wants to leave any doubt when they're playing well. They just want to continue the process.
There he goes left side. Now he's loose down the left sideline. He may go. Touchdown, Cardinals. A big play.
Oh, hit it, boy. Hit it, boy.
And the Cardinals are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who's a complete guy who can run it and catch it.
Who got the Monday night game tonight?
Complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. The Cardinals setting out to kick this one away, and off we go. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Excuse me.
Out there setting ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 22. Looking to throw. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a 1st down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. In trouble, and he's taken.
Good defense.
Dexter Lawrence make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. 2nd and 15. Wide open receiver complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Noah Fant with a catch on the crossing route. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Back to throw now on first down.
Oh, Brown, pick it off.
Complete. That very nearly their fourth pick of the game. Instead, second down. They will run straight ahead with Swift. And he's going to be stopped at about the 37. This offense so far on third down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3. They'll look to throw. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And the Cardinals
Flowers.
get it back here.
I see you, boy.
Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth-quarter lead. And this will be caught at the 30. Busting free at the
Luke!
Cardinals. Luke Musgrave, 64 yards. And the Cardinals add another 6 points to what's going to be a blowout victory.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively.
We in that war zone dropping.
The end zone. The Cardinals
You know,
now to kick this one away, and off we
this
go.
Wednesday. Oh, that's dope.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone.
It'd be nice to play a
And
little
not
cod.
a good
Little
return here
cod.
as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover. They want to try and put points on the board.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case.
That incompletion brings us one step closer to the end of this one. Maybe mercifully, partner. And let's face it, though, no surprise, they're still flinging it around. They have pride, too.
And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. That one goes for 24 yards. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down at will.
Well, they've certainly had their share of troubles running the football in this one, but this play is almost an extension of the running game right here. They set up the screen, let him work out in space on the perimeter, and he turns it into a big pickup.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And he'll get this into the hands of Swift once again. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Not only did we just see back-to-back nice gains, But we're also seeing the confidence rise, not just for the guy who caught it, but the guy throwing it as well.
And these back-to-back catches here out of the backfield, that can set something up downfield
There we go.
in a later sequence.
There we go, Dexter.
A lot of the time, it starts
No,
to
sir.
drive the
Not on your
defense
watch.
closer to the line of scrimmage.
Not
So
on
to
your
your
watch.
point, show this swing
Get out my
pass,
way,
show
little
this
nigga.
check down. Maybe later on, you heave one deep and you catch him close to the spot.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
Some do a little more than others.
He'll look to throw.
Oh, they gave him that. Okay, I guess. Okay, I guess.
Now, this is certainly one of the bigger losses that we are going to see for quite some time. And you have to think at this point where we're at in the fourth quarter with how wide this advantage is. For this offense, they're just trying to end things with a positive drive and then get the heck out of here.
Yeah, if this had been a concert, you would have heard plenty of sour notes in this one. But they certainly don't want to end it on one. They want to put together a few more throws like that and at least have a final drive to give them a little bit more hope as they move forward.
Now we get a stoppage because, as you can see, a member of the Commanders in some obvious discomfort. Here's a 2nd and 8. Back to the running game with Swift. He will push his way down to about the 14. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Dancing to his left.
There you go.
The receiver, and he's brought down. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
There you go.
Down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. Arizona's offense
Boy,
at the line, ready to get
I know how it is.
Looking at a 3rd straight win if they can hold on. That one looks like he'll throw here. That's to the tight end, Musgrave. And some room to work.
What do you mean?
And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. He got 29 yards that time.
Oh, shit.
On 1st and 10, Cody.
I think we all fall victim to that.
Incomplete.
Partner, in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Cody. To the left side, there's the tight end, Musgrave. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
And even with the game seemingly in hand, they're continuing to fire away, pressing the ball down the field. Listen, it's worked all day. No reason to go away from it now.
Back to throw again. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill, but remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes. And that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
Boy, boy, you over there speaking factuals right now, boy.
Fairbairn good with the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go. And that one will bounce out.
Boy, oh, is it?
So we will start here at the 25.
Boy, is it? Who will? Might as well.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And you hate to see this for them, but they're looking at yet another loss to begin this season. Things really going from bad to worse as they trail here starting this drive 1st and 10 in the 4th quarter. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. The clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left.
Who did that?
Now the Commander's going to burn the
I said, who did that?
timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Oh. Took all his picks. Chan, yeah. Chan got that. One of them his, and the other one is next year.
Give them the memo that it's 2nd down. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. Now a fair catch called for and made right on the 45.
One of them his pick back.
Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no.
He got it from
a dominant showing from an.
He got it from
2 elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago, and you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone in their film session.
So for Arizona, they remain one of the hottest teams out there as the win moves them to 6-1. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the